Hey guys, I just had an interview with a lady. Her name's Michelle Walling, and she's got a station on a website called N5D, and it was all about my experience with candida. And I realized after watching my video that it was just too short, and I didn't get to go into all the details. And I kind of focused more on where I'm at now with this candida, but I feel like I probably should have gone back from the beginning and talked about how I really got jump started on this recovery. And that is, I'm going to start with talking about what candida is. And candida is a yeast that is in your stomach, basically. I'm going to do this as easy as I can. It's a yeast in your stomach, and it can get out of hand through overindulging in sugar. It can get out of hand from a stressful job or stressful relationship, just stress in general. It can get out of hand from taking antibiotics. It can get out of hand through any sort of medication, really. And when it does, it becomes a fungus. When the yeast gets out of hand, it becomes a fungus, and then it gets out of control. It gets into your bloodstream. It breaks through your intestinal walls and gets in your bloodstream, and that's when it really starts to mess with you, okay? And I had a terrible rash on my face, which showed, it was pretty obvious I had candida, but that's not the case for most people. Most people have no freaking idea that they have candida overgrowth, and the symptoms can be anywhere from being tired all the time to a rash, obviously, to just not being yourself, not feeling like yourself, not being able to sleep well, not being able to focus, foggy-headed. And that's just so common these days. I mean, everybody has that. And that's what is just, to me, in my own opinion, and this is after some pretty serious investigation, that's because it's an epidemic and it's an overgrowth that most of us, especially in America, have, because there's freaking sugar in everything. Unless you get your food, you know, your own food and make it yourself, rather than this pre-made frozen dinners. And don't get me wrong, that stuff's okay every once in a while. I do it too. You know, not everybody has time to make their own food every single night, right? But just read the labels and be careful, because they're putting sugar in everything. And try to keep your stress level down with meditation and just staying grounded, keeping a positive attitude. And this is also general and basic, but it's also very vital. So that's the gist of what candida is. And as far as the first step to clearing the stuff out of your body, I really wish I would have focused on this in my video, because it's gotten a lot of views. You got to start with your intestines, your lower intestines, and you got to flush your intestines out. You hate to be so blunt here, but you've got to poop a lot, okay? You've got to do a cleanse. You've got to do something with Epsom salts or castor oil, or there's so many different cleanses out there, but make sure you're choosing a natural one, and that's a good start, because once you do that, then your liver, which is supposed to be the organ, your liver and your kidneys are the organs that are supposed to be flushing this stuff out of you and taking care of your body, but they can't do that if your intestines are blocked up. They need your bowels need to be flushed out of you, so that you can start to flush out your liver and your kidneys. So yeah, that's just a start. I'm going to start trying to put these videos up as much as I can. I've just put a lot of thought into it, and I get emotional talking about this stuff, because I do see it in so many people. If you've got psoriasis, if you've got eczema, if you've got acne, if your hair is frail, if your fingernails are frail, if, like I said, if you're not sleeping well, any of these things, more than likely you've got to flush this stuff out of your system. And just, you don't got to go on a crazy health, diet, no major drastic changes like I did, but just a little bit of help that you can do by yourself without going to the doctor, without getting medication. So yeah, that's it for today. But yeah, just keep checking in. All right, thanks, bye.